Men's table is a group of between 8 to 12 men who catch up at the same venue, we share a meal and we talk about the ups and downs of life. I went through a life transition through the breakdown of my marriage, and that led me to essentially Google some men's groups out there, and the men's table come up. And I joined an entree, which is essentially an information session, and which led me to the men's table. So I've been going for about 2 years. Look, I feel the men need the men's table because it's a safe space for men to be vulnerable and just share, you know, and not feel they're going to be judged or someone's going to come and fix their problems. So yeah, it's a really great space for men and a safe space. The reason why I'm giving back is the men's table has given so much to me. It's given me a new community. It's given me so many great bunch of guys. So the least I could do is give back in any capacity I can. To be recognised as a local legend of the week, it's really humbling. I just do it. It's not something that I think about. It's just something that I really love. So yeah, it's fantastic. I really enjoy it.
And I'm very pleased to say Brent Thyssen joins us now in the studio. Hello, and welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us about the being part of the men's table. What impact has this had on you personally?
Look, a few years ago I went through a marriage breakdown, and I was looking to connect with some guys who might have been going through something similar to me. And I just went online, searched for a men's group, men's table popped up, attended an entree, and been going for the last 2 years. So.
Talk to us about the entree. So this is, like it says, it's just a small piece of what you could get involved in so you can decide.
Exactly. So an entree is kind of like essentially like an info session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It tells the guys the fundamentals, which are kind of like guidelines with which the tables operate within. And and then obviously the guys are set out into a table which might be closer to where they live. So. Yeah.
And how many of these are there in Australia?
Look, I think there's at least 200. There's about 70 in Victoria. Yeah, and obviously a lot more in New South Wales. Yeah.
Why is it that men still find it so difficult to open up and talk to people? It's a big question, I know. I feel like we talk about it a lot more than, say, my dad's generation, who were just absolutely never encouraged to speak up about anything. Why is it still challenging?
I think for men it's hard to be vulnerable, you know, and that's where the men's table is so great, because it offers that safe space for men to be vulnerable, and it is a closed group, so you're not getting guys coming in. So once you attend an entree, that's your kind of entry point.
Great, so you don't turn up one week and see a new face and you have to share with someone new.
That's where the kind of that safe space comes in for men, because it's like if you're sharing and then there's different guys coming in and out, it can be a little bit unsettling. What
difference have you seen, I guess, in yourself, but also in other men who attend these, when they start coming and they start opening up? What difference has it made?
That's the great thing. I've seen other men who, you know, some guys have got their own kind of journey in terms of sharing and getting to that point of being vulnerable, and you just see the growth in that men. You know, they're confident, and we also catch up outside of the table as well. So, which is great.
What do you say to men watching this morning, and they might have a great friendship group that they go to the pub with, they have beers with, but they're still not opening up? What would you say to them about taking that step and joining one of these tables?
I would say to those men, give it a go. You know, I know, because I've been in that place. For me, it was like, oh, hang on, what am I doing? You know, like, what is this? But it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. So just give it a go, you know? It's like having that leap of faith.
You run 2 men's table groups.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about the age of people, and if they rock up, what they can expect?
Yeah, so we have a broad range of guys. Guys in their mid to late 30s, guys in their 40s. We have guys who are retired, so obviously in their 60s. And it's interesting sitting at 2 different tables, because it gives you a comparison. You know, sometimes you get a slightly older demographic at one table, and then other tables you get a bit of a mixed bunch. So.
Brent, we've seen sporting organisations have initiatives like mental health rounds. So the Melbourne Storm are having one next week. They want to really put this conversation out in public. They have a number of players who have opened up on their own struggles. Does it help to see men in the public domain speak up? Does it help men feel safer to do the same?
Yeah, when I see men opening up, it kind of normalises it a little bit. You know, it is safe. These guys are, for a lot of guys, role models. So to see them opening up, it's like, hang on, it is okay, you know?
Yeah.
Brent Thyssen, thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations on being our local legend.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Thanks for all your work.
Brent.
And of course, if someone you know is experiencing distress, you need someone to talk to, you can contact Lifeline. The number is 13 11 14. Beyond Blue is another organisation that can help you. The number's on the screen and you can catch them on the website too.
And if you'd like to nominate a local legend in your community, please get in touch with us. You can send us an email at breakfast@your.abc.net.au.